Just like brother.
I'm doing a test.
Precisely.
Test. Post Malone takes Jimmy Fallon to.
Don't you dare click on that. Don't you dare click on a Jimmy
No, do
Fallon
the
video in
Minecraft
my
one.
presence.
Do the Minecraft one.
Yeah, I want the Minecraft
I
one.
want this.
Which one?
What the fuck
Dog
is
and-
that?
It's a capybara, dude.
Capybara.
Come on, man.
Yo, I've never seen that shit before.
It's the world's largest.
is
Have you
that?
really never seen it? It's the world's largest rodent.
I've never seen that shit before, ever.
They're huge.
Josh
Yeah,
knows
they're massive. They're the
absolutely.
size of freaking collies. They make weird noises.
I mean, if I have, I've never seen it in that context. Like,
Ma!
Mom, there's a
Mom, there's a weird fucking dog out here.
No, there's a wee looking rat out here.
Oh, shit. That,
I don't
I
want
bet
to
that's what that guy.
Lucy.
Oh, shit, a rat.
Oh, shit,
That's what he saw.
Oh,
Oh, they love each other.
That's so cute.
I think he's trying to fuck, but
Aw.
Whisper.
Honestly, I think capybaras
let
are
me
cute.
whisper in your ear.
I really do think.
Let me tell you something that you really
I think they're cute. A little terrifying, but cute.
It's kind of like a rabbit dog without the ears.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a giant hamster.
Exactly. It's like a rabbit and a dog had a baby.
You think it's cute now, but wait until it stands up on two legs and starts walking.
Dude, that's accurate.
Look at its
feet. Its
feet.
are
The
weird.
feet. I don't like the feet at all.
No. And I
They're
don't.
like weird, like chicken feet. You know?
And I
like
They
also.
look like Yoda hands.
Why is this video on here?
You think that?
Look, that dog is
You
like
think
no
the
sun
rat
movements.
is actually like he's shooting the video? Like this is he's
Probably.
killed the owner, broken in, and now he takes care of these animals.
Honestly, though, that
bet.
dog
He, like,
seriously
looks
is,
over
like,
the
no
camera.
sun movements or look my head off.
They're kind of
So
like.
cute.
I don't like that they don't have hair in them because it makes me think of a vulture.
I want to know where its asshole is.
Oh, it's like fully like curved down.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Look at it.
It looks like it's in severe
Aw.
pain whenever it walks.
It does, yeah.
I mean, he might be because usually people don't take these things in unless if they're injured or.
Yeah, so he could
Can
be
you look
sick.
up capybara running?
No.
Imagine
I
it
can't.
sprinting.
No.
Imagine it sprinting. Imagine that. Imagine that sprinting
Dog,
at you.
that's a weird looking dog. Capybara, that's a weird looking capybara. I am amused that the person that made this video is still hearting this.
Jesus.
Oh, I love
Two?
his
There's a part two.
There's a
wheels.
sequel?
Why is there a CC? Oh, the babies.
I'm just gonna. I started it again. Was I not supposed to bring that up?
Hi.
Yeah, you literally just spent 10 minutes telling us not to do that.
Yeah. Wait, you
So
failed.
what? That we were just trying to do a test, and then it turned into a episode.
Yeah, we decided to keep it.
Yeah. The cat. What was that? The
Capybara.
Capybara.
How have you made it this far in life without knowing what a capybara is?
I don't.
We actually
know.
went to the zoo over the
It
summer.
was there.
you see,
capybaras
what
like-
it in purpose.
they have
Look at that
Yeah,
dog. No, okay.
I specifically pointed it out because they're so
Um,
big. They're like hairy pig rats.
Welcome to the Josh Knows Nothing podcast.
Home of the capybara.
I am your host,
Yeah.
your boy. I can't think of anything
Oh
funny.
my god. He's Josh. Alex is with us. My name's Anna, and Emily's with us too. Say hi.
The weird sounds you're
Hello.
hearing is we have moved our place, and my mom is walking very violently around the house.
We're literally at our we're at our mom's house.
Yeah,
Is she speed walking?
I don't. It's like
She's purposefully trying to
it's like the
disrupt
laws
whatever's
of like physics and gravity assume that it's fast, but it's not fast. Does that make sense? Anyway, I don't even. Yeah,
Because we're in the basement.
Yeah, we're in the basement.
yeah. We tried. We moved from Alex and Emily's apartment, and now we're at my parents.
They didn't even know we were at Alex and Emily's apartment, so that's great.
Yeah, they did.
I don't think we ever mentioned it.
Well, nobody listens, so
We're
wouldn't really-
moving around.
Yeah,
We're trying out new things, and as we've sat here today, we've realized that this was a horrible idea.
You know what? You got to spin it, man. We have a new studio. All right, we have a new opportunity
go.
to grow. We've got a bigger studio, and there's more floor space. Come on.
When someone flushes the toilet, it literally
Oh my God, I
goes
can't
right
wait.
above our heads.
Cannot wait.
Those pipes right there. There's like
No, babe, those
just
aren't.
ignore
those
that.
pipes.
Just there are turds flying all around.
No,
They're zipping around.
They're just zipping,
No.
zippity.
that's
Bopping
the
all
plumbing
around.
over there. It's all on that wall, that exterior wall.
Oh, it's good. It's just 5 feet
these are
away
just-
from you. Don't
this
worry.
is-
Could you imagine if that was clear through? Like if they made this clear through?
This is just the HVAC system. Sorry,
Yeah, and also the heater, like
the furnace.
the furnace. It's like super loud. I tried to record it and then you could hear it.
Like a
So we tried to
turn it off.
turn it off, and we tried turning off breakers. Apparently, we figured it out, but
It's like negative 10 degrees outside.
yeah. So now we're just gonna
Well,
freeze.
It's really
Fi-
negative 10.
It's 5 degrees.
It's 5
5
degrees
degrees.
outside?
Yeah. So we're
Is that
literally
before or after the wind chill?
That's just 5 degrees. There's no wind chill involved.
we are sacrificing our bodies to give you this, which is funny because we don't have anything really valuable to talk about. It's just
After the first hour, I lost my left leg, the frostbite.
Oh my god.
how was your week, Alex?
I play the 5th.
That's fair.
I don't like that. Who'd you kill?
I played the 5th.
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
I don't like that at all.
What about you, Emily?
I mean, this week's been pretty good.
Oh god, she buried the body.
We broke into some houses recently.
What the hell is that about? That's gonna need more context. Okay.
I mean, come on.
You can't break what's not broken. All right.
Where?
I'm going to be honest. It sounded like you said you can't fix what's raped. If it's broken.
Whoa.
No, you can't.
Is that what-
you can't break what's not?
Oh, you can't rape what's
Wait,
not broken.
I don't know what you said. What did you say?
Yeah, that's what I said. So, if you leave your doors unlocked,
Oh my god.
you're just asking for
no,
somebody to
I-
come
Still
walking
imply-
in.
No, listen, if I find a video on YouTube
Completely
and you're just
out
like
of
rummaging
context.
through my stuff, no, no.
Okay. I anyway.
Should I go more into it or no?
No, see,
We're not breaking the law.
We break into strangers' homes and then we take
No,
a
Alex.
small object that they wouldn't notice, like a serial killer.
No.
You wait until they're asleep. You go into their room. You hover over them, and you're
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
nightmare, nightmare.
So it was
Dude,
our
honestly,
parents'
if that would ever
houses.
happen.
So it's not.
Before it was
Oh
our parents' house.
no.
Whoops.
Okay.
We placed a sacred totem
Alex!
outside the
Oh my gosh.
house to force the residents out so that our parents could
my
move in.
Oh my.
You're ridiculous.
And today we're gonna plant a body.
Oh, hold up. Not made aware.
My week has been absolutely awful.
Yeah.
Nobody asked you.
Wow.
You know, that's like a new thing I've noticed in video games, like on PC. That, for instance, Siege. I'll get like people will say things on there, and then the perfect response is like, "Nobody asked you," or "I didn't ask you." Or like someone's like, "Easy," as in like the game's like going easy for them, and like they're just destroying us, and then the other team would just be like, "Nobody asked you." it's like
Honestly,
you don't know what to say to that.
It's an incredible response. That's like when people are like, "You can't yell at me like that." I just did.
Yeah, or when you get pulled over by a cop, like you know how
Okay,
fast you were
no.
going. I mean, I didn't ask you how fast.
That's
Like,
no.
no.
That's not the same. Anywho,
Use it in court.
why was your week shit?
Oh yeah, I my car is just fucked.
Yeah.
So okay, first rant of the Jeep Renegades. Okay, it says Jeep in front of the Renegade, but it is not a Jeep. Okay, so first snow of the year, really. Mm-hmm. My car, I just go sliding off the road into a ditch. Right, it's 4-wheel drive. I'm in a Jeep. I didn't like crash or anything. I just kind of slid off the road, and I couldn't even get out of it. It's like all those commercials where you see the Jeeps like busting ass through the terrain, and just I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I want to do that.
Here, look up the Jeep Renegade commercial. See if they show it doing some off-roading.
Okay.
Yeah, they just showed just full on,
Jeep
big footing
Ren-
monster
There you
trucking
go,
over a bunch of other
2019.
lesser cars.
Oh, there's yours.
Wow, the same color and everything.
Commercial.
That awful, awful orange.
Yeah.
That's like there it is.
Brought
Together
to you-
forever.
Brought to you by someone using the bathroom.
I knew it was gonna be that stupid song.
Yeah, did you want to address
I'm
the
just gonna
toilet
mute it.
flushing?
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I didn't even think.
Hold on, we should keep a counter every time there's
Okay,
someone
I got
flushes
you.
the.
I got you.
So it's in twice.
All right.
Twice now.
Yes, twice.
Is this
All right.
twice?
Yeah. Here's the trailer. It's a
The
fucking
commercial?
movie.
Okay, so we're
Commercial?
literally off-roading up a mountain.
So what he's
but
doing
it's not
right.
really off-roading.
That's
It's like
true.
on a dirt
That's how they get
road.
you. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go off roading. They're literally on like
On a road. Like a dirt road.
any car could do that.
Yeah, my van could probably do that.
Why is it going so slow, too?
It's
This is
struggling.
Yeah.
It's the tail lights. That was what I disliked about
we're
them the
going through
most.
water.
Yeah, could you?
It wasn't even deep. Like it was literally
No.
like there are potholes way bigger than that.
Yeah, that's the size of an average Midwestern pothole.
Here we go. Oh,
Look at these
Snow?
people
Throwing
playing
sand?
in the
They're like
snow.
throwing a little handful of sand. Look, guys, we're tough outdoorsy
right
people.
to their
oh
eyes.
my God. And he's going to propose. Please fall off the edge of that cliff.
But look at the guy. Look at the guy.
this
Look at what he's
literally-
wearing. The glasses and everything.
That-
They're marketing directly to you.
Oh my God, they were.
Yo,
Dude, that
So-
commercial didn't do shit for me. For
I didn't. I couldn't get out of this ditch. Right. Well, there's all these trucks that are driving past, and they're all all these guys that I would always like bitch at when I'm driving past because they're in their trucks and their testosterone's going.
Josh is just
And they
joking.
just zippity boop. I'm about to say that again. That's like the second time I've said that. Zippity doo dah, like right past me, going like 80 down like in a school zone, like without a care in the world.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have a lot of resentment
Clearly.
because they always take up like 8 parking spaces.
Can we
like,
talk
at Walmart.
about, is it better to speed through a school zone or for like pedophiles to go slow through a school zone?
I know the joke that you're saying,
There's no
and
good
I understand that.
Say what
The
you want
science
about pedophiles.
completely backs it up.
Yeah.
There's school zones.
Thank you. What is that?
Smosh.
Yeah, Smosh.
Alice and Ashley arms. Solid joke.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
You can keep going.
So anyway, here I am. I'm in a ditch. 3 trucks have stopped at this point. 3. That's how
To try
it
and
took
help you?
3 trucks to get a Jeep out of a ditch that really was not that big. It was just that there was a lot of snow.
How?
Well, okay. So
Were
let me
they
continue.
doing a human centipede type thing?
Oh, no,
Is that
no.
to
Why are
to
you
get
saying
you
all the
out?
things that I should be saying? Are you talking about human centipedes and like
So did one of the
and pedophilia?
one
Like
of the
that's all
trucks-
stuff that I talk about, not you.
One of the trucks hit it from the back while the
Oh my God.
They all just sat and watched. They just watched me stuck in it. They didn't roll their windows out. I rolled my window down. Like, hey, thanks for stopping. And they don't roll their down. They're just like watching. They're just like,
the idiot in his Jeep Renegade.
Let's be serious. Come on.
well, okay. Anyway, so the guy gets out and he's like, "You need help?" And I'm looking at him like,
I hate when people do that.
Like,
no, I totally got this.
Your car's like upside down in a ditch. You need some help.
like no, dude, I just parked here.
Yeah, it's one of those questions. My favorite, it's when those, like, for instance, in the mall and the stores are closing, and then like they're half closed, like the gates to get in, and like somebody like goes under it. Like, hey, you guys open?
Yeah.
No. What do you think? I have to leave. Obviously, that's why it's half closed.
You point at the sign that says your hours on it, and they're like, "Yeah, but
Yeah.
you have 30 seconds still."
Yeah, but the lights are on.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those things, like, how do you start that conversation? Like, you can't say, hey, are you okay? Because obviously you're not okay. Hey, are you,
Start, hey,
you need some
dipshit.
help?
Like, what are you doing down there?
Or like, "Hey, buddy, you need some help getting out, or did you call a tow truck?" Like, there you go.
Yeah,
that works.
That
for
would
you.
work.
That works.
Well, I ended up saying like, yeah, I need help. I've been trying to get out of this stupid ditch for like 20 minutes. And I was kind of like Tokyo drifting it. I was trying to go up the hill and it was just kind of going sideways.
You're like,
I'm like, well, that's not right. And at this point, my Jeep is actually fucked, but I didn't know it at that point.
Oh, so the
but,
first ditch actually fucked it up.
You didn't sit there and spin the tires, did you?
Yeah, he did.
Well, I did, but I wasn't like stuck. I was still moving. It just couldn't get up the hill because it was like a slushy snow.
Okay.
So like I wasn't like just running it, just hitting full throttle. Like,
Yeah.
well, he grabs the chains and he's looking for somewhere to hook it up, and he's looking around and I'm looking around. I'm like, fuck, what?
How do you not have a hitch on this?
There's no hitch. There's nowhere to hook up.
That doesn't make
Nowhere.
any
You
sense.
couldn't even get to the bar underneath because it was like pushed farther back than most vehicles. So they couldn't even get to it.
Ugh.
Wow.
So they had to
pisses
hook
me
it
off.
onto the wheel. The
Did they put it on the steering column? Please tell me they didn't.
I don't think it was that.
Was it the axle?
Probably like the tire rod.
They put it on the tire
They
rod?
put on the tire.
Not
rod?
on the tire rod axle. I don't know the
They
word
probably
for
just
it.
put it on the axle.
Because that's what's bent. That's what's
Right.
bent on my.
Probably on the axle. That's the only thing I could think of that they would put it.
They
They
bent
put it
his
like so
axle?
behind the
Yeah.
behind the wheel. Because I turned my steering wheel all the way over so they could get to it, and they put it somewhere in there. I didn't even see where they put
They
it.
bent the tire rod.
They bet the tire.
Oh, for sure.
That's why
So-
it's so much worse than
okay.
what he thought.
Yeah. So
Ugh, and that's why
I
your car
ended
was
up.
like,
So this guy came in. He's like, "Hey, you need some help fucking your Jeep?"
That's essentially it.
claimed him on your insurance.
Well, I didn't
This
stop him. Like
motherfucker.
I'm like, oh, that sounds like a bad idea, but I really want to get out of this fucking ditch.
I would've
So
just
at that
called
point, I
Tow
was just like, yeah, dude, just whatever,
Just
like,
fuck
get
me
me
up.
out of here, just fuck me up, bro. And he did just that.
Jerry.
So
Jerry.
I want you to fuck me, Jerry. Well, anyway, I finally got out of there. Just pissed at this. Well, actually, while he was trying to get me out, the emergency brake somehow got turned on.
Got engaged.
It auto turns on like at some point. It like
Probably
when it
when
senses
somebody
something
attaches
that's
a winch
happened, and it
to your
auto
tire
turns it on.
Wow.
And it's never happened before. So when I looked down, they were trying to pull me out. So I was hitting the gas with my parking brake on while they're pulling, which is why my car is fucked. And it's on the Renegades. It's like a button, a tiny little button that you push it and it engages the
the e-brake.
e-brake. So you're not used to having you have like the big arm thing, which is still excessive, but at least you know that it's up and then
Yeah,
your
mine's
parking brake's
like
on.
a little, almost like a little lever.
I
On the
think
left.
that's because it's mechanical, and yours is like just it's got a
Shit.
little motor that activates it.
Yeah.
It's shit is what it is. As the great Bill O'Reilly said, the fucking thing sucks. I mean, I finally got out of there, and as I was driving, my steering wheel, in order to go straight, it had to be at like a 180 degree angle.
Yeah. They
Oh my god.
And my
destroyed
car
your tie
was
rods.
shooting left and right. Like I couldn't keep it under control. I had to go 12 miles per hour. Anything faster than that, and I would drive right off the road again. And I had again 5 miles left to get home, so that fucking took forever. And I was hoping that was just the snow, because the snow was really bad. Because obviously I had went off the road
And then you get
in the
home
first
and you
place.
see, your tire. One of the tires is shooting off in one direction, and the other one's going the other.
They were both shooting like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, his wheel bearings are probably just
Yeah, that's probably the $2,000 worth of repairs.
It is actually. And I called my insurance. I'm like, look, how fucked am I? Like, I don't know anything about insurance. I know I have it, and I never had to use it. Okay, Josh knows nothing, right? Okay, but deductible, right? I thought that's how much they paid.
No, that's how much
Only.
you pay before they pay it.
Exactly. So I'm like, oh.
So you at least have $500 to pay.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
But then you don't have to pay the other $1,500, so that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Assuming they accept the
Yeah.
claim.
They let me, and I'm also covered, and I get a rental car for. I'm covered for a rental car as well while it gets repaired.
So they did approve the claim?
They approved the claim, but the appraisal's still coming out to give the price.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So they already approved it. Like I got like an actual thing. That's why I got a rental car and all that. They approved all of it. It's just they have to figure out how much
it's going to cost in repairs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
because it's based off the story that I told him, which I basically told him what happened. And at the end of the day, it's technically user, operator error.
Yeah, which is why they said.
Even though there was, we're under a level 1 snow emergency and I live an hour and a half away.
Well,
what
that's
the fuck do you want me to do?
That's like the cops can pull you over for like sliding through a stop sign for that. Like they'll pull you over for like reckless endangerment. It's like, how am I supposed to? I'm already going 5 miles an hour, but I can't stop. So
Like,
it's
you
like,
want to put that motherfucking ice in handcuffs right now?
right?
For jaywalking?
For jaywalking, impeding traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
Yeah, I drove the car over to the shop, and at that point it was the next day.
You should have said you hit a deer.
Well, that's the thing. I did hit a deer.
I know.
So when I brought it to the car shop, it's literally a block away from where I live. So I got in the car, and at this point the roads are paved. And when I got in there, it was literally driving as if it was the same as that night, as if there was snow everywhere. So that's how I knew that my car was actually fucked. I held on that last bit of like, well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the snow.
And then you drove it.
Even though I lived in Alaska for 3 years and I never had that issue once. So I live in Alaska, never like got in a wreck, drove off the road at all. First winter back in Ohio, I drive off the road.
A relatively mild winter, mind you.
Yeah, this is literally the first like real snow we've had. I think it snowed like once or twice, but it melted like immediately.
Stuck, yeah.
Yeah.
That same night I was driving and I was coming back from Indiana. And so because we were talking on the phone and you said, all right, hold on. Did you get a phone call?
I did.
Okay. Because I was playing this whole scenario back in my head. I'm like, did he just like wreck there? And then like I hung up on him like while I was on, because you had me on hold.
I was unconscious. I was like, you can hear me in the back.
I could see that it was on hold, and I was like, he's probably on a phone call with somebody else.
Wait, so
This is the bully.
a similar thing happened to me with him also.
With him?
Yes, when he called me the other day, the phone just dropped the signal.
Oh, that
And
happens
so-
to me all the
And so
time.
I texted him and was like, hey, the phone dropped, but thanks for calling though. And he, like 2 hours later, he texts me back and is like, oh yeah, that happens. The signal's bad here. Like, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold
that
on.
actually happened to
That's
me on my
different.
way
No,
down
no, no,
today.
no,
I'm glad
no.
nothing bad happened to you or something.
That's
Like-
different. I wasn't driving then. I was at my work. And at work,
yeah.
I have no service
But he
whatsoever. I have to be in a
sent that text
specific
message,
spot.
and then it just sent to you as he was leaving base.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what happened.
So what happened was we were talking, and then I walked too far away from that spot, and
Okay.
it just drops
That
it.
happens
There's literally
to me
no
all the time.
bars. It says when I look at it, it says
Just says you're fucked.
it says you have to be in the U.S. in order to get service. Like it just does, I'm not even. It's as if I don't even exist.
But that happened to me today. We were on the phone, and then I was just like, that motherfucker hang up on me? Except he calls me right back because he's like, I don't know what just happened. I hung up on you.
Oh yeah. I gotta say it. I have the perfect girl in Anna. I do.
I don't
Like,
know why I just got like really nervous about that. That bothers me.
Is it because he said
it's
girl
because of
I don't know
and
what
not
it was.
woman?
Women.
my I've never heard it called woman before. You mean whammon?
You literally said woman last.
We've been
couple
fighting for
weeks ago,
whammon
man.
rights all this time, and you like just
Okay,
deduce it to.
We gotta focus. Why am I perfect?
So
What
I
you
am.
don't know about this crosswalk person is she's also a worm.
This is a bathroom.
I'm sorry, we've been watching a lot of the Try Not to Laugh lately.
I love them so much. I have it like just as like a side note, and then you can finish. I get the notifications for them, so I watch them immediately. And he was like, "Did you just search these out?" And I'm like, "No, I get the notification on my phone." I'm like, "Damn, I should watch that."
Basically, just like Alex
It's the
and
same
Michael
day though. I
Reeves.
get that too. There's not a day that I don't look at YouTube, but like I'll look at it the exact same day that it came out. But it's like as soon as it comes out, you watch it immediately.
Well,
It doesn't matter
mine-
what's
no.
happening. You could be at a funeral.
no.
It's like, oh, hold on.
No, I
Watch
get
this,
the
try not to laugh, you're like,
notification and then I leave it there. Like I don't dismiss it right away. I leave it so I remember to watch it later. And then like when I have a break at work or I'm on lunch, I'm like, oh, I'll watch.
Yeah, but
Try
it's
Not to Laugh.
every single time.
I
It's never
waited-
once do I get like, hey,
I
have you seen this yet?
waited last time. Thank you very much.
Look, you can't yell at me right now because I was about to
I
say
know,
something
I know,
sweet.
I'm sorry.
So you need to,
I'm sorry. We
You
got off
need-
track. I'm sorry. Continue.
because at the end of the day, you are a
Valentine's
whammon, and you can't just.
What
Finish
can't you?
that thought.
What can't you do?
Finish that thought.
It's just a joke.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I'm a horrible texter. I hate texting.
So bad.
I hate it. And it's not like it's a boomer thing because whenever there's like certain situations where if I have a lot to say, for instance, my boss, when I call him, he never picks up. But when I text him, he texts me back immediately.
Okay. Well, he just doesn't
But-
like to talk on the phone.
Yes, but what I have to say is that I drove into a ditch, all of this stuff happened, blah, 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 blah. And like now I'm sitting here taking like 5 minutes out of my day fixing all my autocorrect
But see,
shit.
that's the thing is he can't spell.
Well, when I put in a word like,
Kings?
let's just say I use the word Jeep and it autocorrects to Jope. It's like, what? Why did you think that that's what I meant? Like, that's not even close to what I meant. In fact, hold on. Here's a conversation that I was having with the boys even.
Ah, yes.
He said, here we go. Happy Valentine's Day to my two Kongs. Kings. Why the fuck would autocorrect go with Kongs? And then I said, you two my Kongs for sure. It also did it for me. And that time, man, I actually wasn't trying to be like say Kongs.
I watched him type it.
I spelled Kings wrong because I was typing really fast. I did. But then it autocorrected to Kongs, not Kings. What the fuck is a Kong?
It just adds like the new King Kong movie in theaters
You
this
know
fall.
what Kongs
Peter
are? They're
Jackson.
like the dog toys.
Yeah.
They're the dog toys that you put peanut butter in the middle of.
Yeah.
You telling me that word is used more than king?
Apparently in your phone it is. But
Oh,
which
how the
disturbs
mighty
me.
have fallen.
Which disturbs me.
Well, anyway,
Hey, remember like 10 minutes ago when you said you were going to say that sweet thing?
yeah. So
Still waiting on that.
Anna will text me, and then maybe
4 hours later.
4 to 2 days later, 4 hours to 2 days later, yeah. I'll text back like, yeah. and she'll just like she's not mad, or if she is mad, she's not letting me know. She's like, oh, I understand you're busy, blah blah blah, and I'm just not used to having that understanding because I guess it's just been beaten down to me that if I don't text back immediately, that it's like,
You dumb idiot.
who are you who are you talking to?
If
Who are
I-
you sleeping with?
If
But,
I do have a question though, I send shit like that. I just sent him like a gif of somebody just being like, look at the message above.
Incredible.
Yeah, and when I like when we're on the phone, like if I'm at home and I'm playing, for instance, I'm playing a video game, and there's just
He's
like
talking
this,
about our conversation from last night.
not just last night, but like,
No, but
or even driving, like I get focused on whatever I'm doing, and I can't do two things at once. I mean, this podcast is a perfect example that I can't do two things or three things at once. So I'm playing a video game, and there's just moments where like I'll play like an entire match of Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, and
not say a word.
it'll be like a 40-minute game. It's like a tiebreaker, and then all of shit, I hear her like rustle, like through the phone, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm on the phone still. And she doesn't get mad. She doesn't like pay attention to me, and really it just means that I'm a shitty fiance. Like I understand that part of it, but like I'm just not used to it not turning into some gigantic debacle.
How dare you? How dare you not pay attention?
See, I typically just turn it into like the perfect opportunity for me to be like, all right, I love you, tag, you're it. And then he literally like doesn't even realize that I hung up the phone. And so it's like, that's like the best sort of tag when they don't even know.
I'm gonna get the phone hang up sound and just say like, all right, tag, you're it, and then play the little hang up sound and then just leave the phone.
That's beautiful. That's awesome. Yeah, that happened last night. He was like quiet for like 20 minutes and I'm trying to build the most obnoxious, elaborate sheep farming system in Minecraft.
Hold on. I want to get into this, but we have sponsors.
Oh, we do.
To get through. So we will be right back with whatever you were about to say and cute fucking animals.
Yes.
I have things I want to show you.
Heck yeah.
No, just cute animals. There's no.
There could be fucking.
Guys, we got to talk about the sponsor.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be right back. She left me. It's fucking Chad. I wore one ugly hoodie. Okay, one ugly hoodie to Olive Garden, and she left me. It's like, wow. If only there was some way that I could get her back through wardrobes and stickers and keyboard mice. No keyboard. Do we have keyboard mice? We don't have keyboard mice, but just hats. So many hats, beanies and colors and sayings. I wish there was something like that. What is that? Is that
official Josh Knows Nothing podcast merchandise at etsy.com/shop/Josh Knows Nothing.
I should get something. So I can be like Chad. So I can be loved.
1 week later.
Woo! My life has never been better. I get all the ladies now. And guys. And as soon as I put on that hoodie, I immediately got promoted by my boss, and now I'm swimming in money. And plus, my big, giant, brolic muscles are just pulsating under these sweaters unlike anything before.
I want you back, Josh. Chad never had merch that smacked this hard.
Not so fast, sister. Get in line. This Rough Rider has everything we're looking for down at the ranch. He's got the official Josh Knows Nothing pom-pom beanie, the unisex twill hat, hell, even the unisex college hoodie. Come on down to etsy.com/shop/Josh Knows Nothing to get your own.
After their farm was razed by the orders of a bloodthirsty king, two brothers helped form a guild to fight back. Together, along with their newfound friends, they find themselves set on a journey of revenge and survival. But after reading a mysterious book found in an abandoned temple, one of the brothers learns that not all is what it seems, and that their actions are at the whim of something more powerful than the gods themselves. A summary of Virtual Mortality, Book 1. The Transmigration. By Alex Langdon. By now on Amazon.
Do you like gold? Do you like acres? Then you'll like acres.
We are back. I started recording it like as you were saying that.
Oh my god.
They're gonna listen to this. Are they mocking us? The fuck? We're giving them money. Acre is kind of dope though.
Yeah.
Like,
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's well. Anyway,
the sponsor or like acres in like the as the unit of measurement.
no, the sponsor. Anyway, Minecraft.
Talking about Minecraft. Okay. So like, I've never played Minecraft before. Like, this is my very first like introduction to it. Was like what, a month ago, a few weeks ago. It's been like 3 weeks.
Well, hold on. Just for like a backdrop here, I have purchased my own realm where you can play Minecraft, you know, fluidly, like through all of your devices on your Xbox, your PC, anywhere. And so I thought it'd be fun to like get into that. And, you know, obviously she's an interior designer. So I thought, oh, I wonder what, I mean, I bet she would be good at this, which of course she's fucking better at than me. And I played it, you know,
I
since
die more
she
than any
sucks
person
at combat. She's absolutely awful.
Okay, no. I just didn't understand the premise of it at first.
I'd be
But
like,
I haven't died in
I
a
was-
solid week and a half.
I was building a roof and like, and it was killed by a zombie, and it was killed by a zombie, and it was killed by a skeleton, and it was blown up, and it fell from a cliff. Like, I'm like, how are you even spawning in that quick and then finding a way to die that quick? I literally made a kill hole just so like you could jump off to you know, commit suicide, and I couldn't do that fast enough for the fact, you know, how much that she was killing, you know, not so much herself but being killed by other things. So it's like,
Much better now. Can you at least admit that?
you're better at hiding.
Pardon me. I've been killing things. Thank you very much.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, it's because we never play together. Which leads me into what my original story was. So typically I get on like during my lunch break or like at night, you know, after work, right before I go to bed. Well, I tried to log on the other day and like the little green button was not green. And I just kept clicking it and nothing was happening. And I was like, okay, well maybe Minecraft's down, like whatever. Well, then the next day I was like trying to click it. I texted him. I was like, hey, any particular reason like why I can't like log into the realm? And he was like, no, I have no clue. And it expired or something.
Yeah, it expired.
And he was like, I fixed it. It's fine. And I was like, okay, because my sheep are gonna die. And like what I've been doing is finding all the different colors of dye and then dyeing pairs of sheep those different colors. So that way, instead of having to find the things to dye the wool,
They produce
I can just shear that colored sheep, right?
endless.
Except I didn't play on the fact that there's like 15 different colors.
Wait, hold on. When I was playing 2 days ago, Carol got onto our server now. So now we have another guy on there. And he spawned somewhere that wasn't where everyone else has been spawning. And so I'm like, hey, where you at? And I was like, oh, I'm by like all these colored sheep. And at this point, I didn't know she made that. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then it turns out it turns out that he was on our house essentially. He was on top of it.
On top of that.
And he's found all the sheep and I'm like, what? When did you do this?
Well, yeah, I don't remember exactly when I started making it, but Alex told me that you could dye the sheep different colors, and then as you bred them, they basically pooped out that color sheep. So I was like, what if I just make pairs of these? Honestly, I could just make one of each color and just let it live forever, right?
I mean, yeah, if you wanted, but you need as much wool as possible to build the pixel art of your dreams.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, there's like certain ones like the cocoa beans. I haven't even found those yet.
You got to find a jungle.
I know. Well, I found jungles, but I've died. But it's like I want to be able to find 2 cocoa beans, dye some sheep brown, and call it a day. Like I don't want to have to keep going looking for cocoa beans.
Right.
All right, first video that I have to show is animal related. So
Is it?
Excuse me, we're talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, fuck
okay,
you.
well now
You're
we're
fucking interrupt me
talking
like
about
Interrupt me.
were you in mid sentence?
It was fine.
I was waiting for there to be a
Totally,
pause.
it's totally fine. I hate you.
First moment of dead air. I'm movement.
There was no dead air. Go ahead.
There it was. So
Sorry,
here it is.
Monkey Among.
Oh, I turned it off.
God, there's sound.
Oh, the sound is the best part.
Okay.
So you have those content aware videos that you had?
Oh no.
Well, this is an actual animal that is able to create its own content aware thing, just with its own voice.
Oh no.
It's gonna make a siren sound. I already know.
Well, not quite. It's even better.
Okay, play it.
All right, here it is.
Oh my goodness.
The space laser sound.
Yeah, that's what it was. The space laser.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoa.
So I cannot wait. So the content aware scale is actually based on this freaking monkey.
Yeah, it was the laser
I
that
like
really
his,
got me.
I like his puffy white cheeks.
I do too.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, it's
fluffy.
cute. That's why I
He
mean,
is really cute.
I was like, this is a cute ass animal.
And then
Its sound is like if you couldn't have this in like apartments down in the city. 'Cause
It, like,
shut
nobody-
that damn dog up. Yeah. I got it one more time. Like it. The way he looks over, he's like, oh shit, here we go again.
yeah, his eyes get real wide.
Like, yeah, because one of the us shitty humans is the one that started it, and
Yeah.
then he like looks over and is like, oh shit,
Yeah.
here we go again. I got to do it. Had to
They're
do
all
it to
doing
him.
it in the background. He's like, let's go.
He like tilts his head back. Here we go.
I shall sing
Look
you
at
the
Maverick.
song of my people.
He's so cute.
Maverick, our dog, just
Then he sits down like
looked down the stairs. What? What the fuck?
What in tarnation?
What's going on down here?
There's a weird fucking dog down here.
All right, so that's my first one.
Okay.
It's basically monkey based, just so you know.
Oh, so all your cute animals are just monkeys?
Yes.
I was
This is
lured
a-
into your under a false premise.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Aww.
gardien qui
Caregivers strive
s'efforce
to take
de
complete care
vraiment
of
prendre soin à 100% de ses bébés.
It's just so this is what it's a gorilla right now.
Gorillas like to play.
Yeah, so they're baby gorillas, and basically this guy just
Is this it like
he just plays with the gorilla.
Yeah, is this like a gorilla sanctuary?
I think so, yeah. But the gorilla is I never really look at baby gorillas
They're cute as hell.
because, you know, for pedophilic reasons.
Ew,
Like
God.
What?
Dude,
you don't look at baby
Did you
gorillas.
see
The same
Maverick's
applies,
face?
right?
Maverick was like, I don't.
Wait, how do you look at adult gorillas?
Just don't ask him and let him
It's a
play the
fine
video.
ass you got.
God, just play the video.
Like those baboons with the asses.
Yeah.
The bonobo monkeys.
Yeah. All the leaky asshole. Yeah, those ones.
Just hit play.
The zoo is a fucking gross place,
Hit
but we'll get to that
play.
later. All right, here it is.
Ils sont
They're
curieux.
curious.
See, I don't like their teeth.
Oh,
kinda
he's
looks like-
tickling him.
He kind of looks like a little demon.
Aw. He's adorable.
You know, hold on.
Yeah,
you
imagine
turn
that
them-
chomping down on you though.
He's tickling. Yeah, what happens if he pees? You
Playing.
know what I mean?
We're just playing. No. In different contexts,
Oh
though.
no.
Hold on.
Oh no. What are you gonna
Hold
do?
on. I'm going to make this.
No, don't do what I think you're gonna do. Don't do
It's
it.
not going to be what you think.
It is gonna be what I think.
It might be
Please
what you
don't
think.
do
I
it.
don't know what you're thinking.
I know what you're gonna do.
Uh,
You're gonna
da-da-da-da-da.
put creepy music behind it.
Or the
well,
rabbit thing.
Don't even.
God damn. No, that's not it.
I'm afraid.
Oh, let's see. Which one do I need?
None of them. Please don't do. What are you turning
What
this
in
into
the
like
world?
an ASPCA
No,
commercial?
this isn't the one I need. I need. No.
The amount of sound bites that are happening.
No, that's cute and would probably match what I'm trying to not do.
What you're.
Here we go.
Stop it.
En fait, les bébés gorilles.
Why?
We train the gorillas from a young age.
Now it looks like he's attacking the gorilla, dude.
Stop it.
Look at it.
So mean.
It's fighting for its life. No, please.
Honestly, that's how I feel. every
Tearing
time.
me apart, Lisa.
Honestly, that's how I feel every time you tickle me. This song plays in my head. Like it's like
Combat.
it's fight time.
It's like a
So
boss
the
fight
Great
music.
Center is a center that rehabilitates
Buy
baby
Alex's
gorillas.
book today.
I swear to God.
Rescued from poachers.
Yep. So
They're
that's-
so cute. Look at them.
Aw.
Oh, why would you want to traffic the baby gorilla?
Yeah, a bunch of fucking animals.
Oh,
All right. All right, so next
I was
one.
like, where did
next
Ned
one.
go?
This monkey, I mean, he's cute, but I've seen too much now.
Dude, the face. Look at his face. He's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Monkeys reacting to magic.
Okay.
at the
With evidence of scratching his butt. He's like,
I've seen this.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
it's just a, so it's just they're at a
They're at a zoo.
they're at a zoo and they've got the chapstick, and he's about to do a magic trick on this monkey that's by the glass.
Which
you're
he's
boring.
yawning. He's bored.
Yeah. No, he's ignoring you. Okay, do it. Oh!
What?
So he just flipped it, so it looked like it disappeared. And
This is my favorite.
the monkey was like, "What?"
He's like, God, this is boring.
The card trick,
They don't
card
like
trick.
it.
Yeah,
the face of
the
like,
eyebrows.
Yeah, he's so excited. Wow.
All right, so now it's another
Oh.
monkey.
This
they have like a little
orangutan.
I have to-
the nut.
Oh, he's so
a
cute.
nut in a cup. He's shaking it.
And he's about to took the nut out, and now he showed it to the monkey, and he's just like, what the?
It's oh, he fell backwards.
dude.
That was so
Okay, now
cute.
this one, straight up, like as a human, I still don't understand it.
Okay, so
Like the
doing
The-
it to an
I have no idea
orangutan.
how he did what he did.
Okay.
So he's got a card, and he's holding it up.
Does he put it through the glass?
And he's holding it there. The monkey's like, it's right in the monkey's face.
Yeah.
Through the glass. And then he, I'm gonna mute that.
So,
Wait.
So it's just
the card's
sticking.
sticking there.
Yeah.
If it's on the inside, I swear.
He's just,
You just
the
looking
monkey's
at
tapping at it.
What?
He just grabbed the card the guy had on the other side of the glass. And now the monkey's like, what?
So now he's holding
Oh, and
it.
now he's gonna
He's
try
trying
and
to
put
do
it back.
it. Yeah.
He's using the stick. He's like trying to push it in there with the stick.
What?
That's incredible. That was
That was good.
that
yeah.
was dope. This chimpanzee
Chimpanzee wants
is
food.
like, what?
I do this with Oliver like every day.
Oh, he's looking for. He can't find it.
This guy is just cruel, I think.
Whoa.
So he's got like a bunch of items on the. He's doing that whole like tablet trick where it looks like it's on the screen, and all of a sudden he pulls it out and it's real. So he's basically doing it to the monkey. So he's got like a thing of milk and pouring it on the tablet, and it's like now the monkey's trying to drink it through the.
Oh.
I've never seen a monkey hold an iPad. Like it was so weird to see it.
That
Like,
is
what
a
the-
bizarre.
Look at him. He's like,
It's like, I don't
dude.
get- it's
He's like,
mine.
can you give that back, please? That costs a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, dude.
Peanuts.
What the?
He just
was
pulled
like,
peanuts
"Thank
out
you.
of the
Give me
screen.
food.
So this monkey's gonna forever think that you know
Look at
this
it.
Like,
this
give me
god
more.
before me can summon peanuts from
Yeah,
this
dude,
device.
this is Prometheus and Bob,
Oh God, no.
essentially.
It's kind of is Prometheus and Bob.
No. That's crazy.
So
That's
that was that
crazy,
one.
though. Yeah, that one that just got completely. It was like, no.
All right, this one.
I don't like the title of this.
A gorilla plays with boy at zoo. Funny.
Harambe.
Okay, no.
R.I.P. Sweet prince.
All right, so basically, the monkey comes over and he just
He
taps.
taps the glass. I like the little nod.
Yeah.
Someone else taps on the glass.
He's by the window.
Say hi.
He's just sitting there. Okay, the little boy taps on the glass. And he taps back.
Then the adult taps and he's like, nah. I
The
don't want
monkey
nothing
looks
to
like
do
he's
with
so
you.
sick of this. Like he does it all the time.
Look
Like,
at her, and the other one's
oh,
like, dude,
God.
don't antagonize the humans.
Nothing like that.
He looks so
Those things
depressed.
are fat.
Tap on the window again.
He could hear everything they're saying. He's God.
He doesn't look happy.
He doesn't look happy, dude.
I love how like the kid does it and he'll respond, but like the adult doesn't, and he's like, "Fuck you."
Oh yeah.
Look at his butt. It looks just like your hand.
All right, this how do you guys feel about zoos?
I don't really have a problem with zoos. I mean, I have a problem with zoos, like if they mistreat their animals, but like as a whole, I don't really have an issue with zoos.
The question is too broad.
Okay.
Brother.
I
This is more for Emily, I think.
I think zoos are good because they try to save animals that are, endangered or, and help with animal studies and things like that.
Rehabilitation.
To play devil's advocate to that, would you say that the animals that are brought to the Detroit Zoo, would you say that those are actually being brought into danger?
I feel like that's a whole nother thing.
What?
But I'm also not a fan of zoos personally because
This monkey looks depressed.
It's sad.
Have you ever seen gorillas in the wild? Because they sit there like that.
I know.
I just would rather see.
I feel like gorillas just look sad.
I would rather see like how they do the drive-through African safaris. Like they have that whole plot of land. It's not just a cage. It's sad.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because it's like one he looks depressed here, but he'd be very depressed as well if he was being ripped apart by a jaguar.
Wow.
Well, I'm just saying he doesn't have to worry about that in the zoo.
Okay.
Unless some bizarre thing happens.
I mean, usually animals in captivity have a shorter life anyways. So
Yeah, but is it filled with less fear? Like, is it the fear that keeps them alive?
The diabetes is probably what kills him, and it has nothing to do. He's just sitting here, depressed, and the only exercise he gets is he just taps on glass. And
I'm just saying kudos to the Irwin family and people like that who have reserved land for animals.
Yeah, well, it's like the zoos, like themselves. I think we see like the worst side of what they do. I mean, yes, you can come and see animals, which is cool, and obviously it also helps them get money to help be able to do all the more behind the scenes stuff. That's like them taking care of animals, rescuing animals, things like that, which is all important, I think. But I don't know. It's just here's two things. One,
like a back and forth thing.
Yeah, you've got the animals out here, and you can argue whether they're happy or not. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. But I know what I'm thinking of when I go to the zoo and I go to the exhibit and it's like Jurassic Park. It's where the fuck are the animals? Where is it? I mean, the only ones I could find most of the time are like the giraffes, and they're like all the way out there. So all I see is like them just.
Are you talking about like the zoo or like a safari?
A zoo.
Okay, so they probably have
Like,
all the
I'll go to the
animals
gorilla.
inside.
Where's the bison?
Exactly. They have them. They have the animals somewhere else.
Yeah.
But it's like I want to go.
Like
I want to see a.
Like that's always my problem.
Yeah, you have a
Tigers
tiger
and
in exhibit,
jaguars
and the whole
stuff
point of it being there
is so you can see it. But like they make them so jungle-like, which is because that's their habitat. But then I'm like,
I'd rather go through an African safari and have the fear of being ripped apart by a jaguar.
Honestly, though, I'm not gonna lie. I've been to the African safari in Ohio, like the one that they have that has like the deer and the gazelle and all that kind of stuff. If you've ever had a bison try and shove its head in your car window, it's just as horrifying. Okay, I don't know,
but it's the experience.
Like, no, my dad did the whole thing, like where he turned the child lock on, so that way when he rolled down the window, you can roll it up. And I've never seen Bella climb so fast through like 3 rows of a van. It was the funniest thing. She's like, no. Booked into the back, crawling, and Dad's losing his mind, just laughing so hard.
One of my favorite zoo experiences was it was during you go into one of the buildings that they typically always have, where you walk in there and there's all the, snakes and lizards and all of those. And I was standing at one and I was like looking for this lizard that was in there. I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
But I was just there for a while looking for this thing because it's very hard to find because it's in its natural habitat and it camouflage and everything. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck is it? And then I'm staying there for like 5 to 10 minutes, and this lady comes out and she goes behind the thing and puts the lizard in the in the thing. And like, oh, okay. So you can put like a sign or something to I had to stand there like an idiot. Just like, where is this? I'm looking over at other people. Hey, where is this? You were just here. I'm just not seeing it.
Okay. I think one of my favorite zoo experiences is when we went last year. We went to the zoo last year and like the end of July, like early August, like just horrible life decision because it was so hot. We were just sweating profusely. We were like, we need to find somewhere with air conditioning right now.
Oh, for sure.
And like Oliver was just like, let's go. Like he was just raring to go. He did not care how hot it was. And we were like, no, buddy, we got to sit here and look at the manatees for a solid like half hour.
Oh, for sure.
It was so hot.
There was a surprising amount of Amish there.
Yeah, there were. It was
like
so
I'm
weird.
talking like flocks.
Flocks.
I don't know. It's a gaggle.
Tribes.
A gaggle
Maybe
of
tribes?
a gaggle of Amish. I mean, there were like probably 50 that we saw,
there were a
like
lot.
different ones. Like just
It was weird.
I was
It
like, how did you
Amish
get here?
Field trip day. It was crazy.
Come in like an army of horses,
And they're in
just,
like, I mean, it was almost like child cruelty. Like,
yeah, because the
long
kids
sleeve
and
shirts.
the whole deal,
You know.
the hats.
it's like black
What are you
pants.
doing?
Black, you know, it's all wool. And I was like, oh my God, these kids have to be dying.
Yeah,
Because it was so, I was dying.
It could have been one of those things. They may have been, Mennonites, and because when I worked at Kohl's for a while, there would be certain days that there would be a bus would come,
Community trips.
and yeah, it was a community trip, and so
Maybe.
it could have been one of those things.
right. But if you're willing to do that, I mean, why not just put on a T-shirt?
Dude.
If you're willing to go that far
there's-
to go to the zoo and
I can't tell
What you have done has made
much
God very unhappy.
about Amish traditions.
Yeah, I
but-
was just like, oh my God, somebody has to be dying. It was so rough.
So, I've had a couple traumatic experiences at the zoo.
oh,
Traumatic is a strong word.
When I
What
was
were you
little,
chased by?
there was.
They made her shoot an animal.
Oh my god!
Stop it.
I can't put it down. You do it.
No, there was
It's
a
like
petting
a-
zoo.
They forgot to put the ammo
Oh,
in it,
no,
so you're
the
like
goats.
crying. You pull the trigger.
No,
Oh.
there
Does
was
it kill it?
an
You have to do
ostrich.
it again?
Oh God.
Actually, it may not even have been in the petting zoo. I was trying to feed it, and it bit me. It
Got bit by an ostrich.
scarred me. So
Like literally? Do you have a scar?
no, I mean
damn.
like it mentally scarred me.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
but I did have like a mark for a while. But
Did you have
I
enough
was
fight
really
or flight
little.
to like punch it in the face?
What?
No,
Or did you just run away?
I remember crying. Like
Well,
I was
yeah.
really little.
I
You
bet.
grab it by its stupid bird neck and then you twist it.
What in the world?
You get right in its face.
You
and
have
you're just
this giant bird that towers over you,
Extremely territorial.
and
by the way.
it bites you.
You grab its neck, you hang off of it, and then kick it.
Alex. No. Dude.
like, on your left.
Do you remember we used to have a Busch Gardens here? Like a SeaWorld and Busch Gardens in Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay, so we went to that when I was really little, like maybe 4 or 5 years old. And they used to have this, it was almost like a lazy river that like the dolphins would,
Okay.
like, swim in. And I remember I found the dolphin. I was like, I'm gonna pet this dolphin.
Oh, no.
Because I was like 5. So I was like petting the dolphin. And then it swam away and I was like, Mommy, where'd it go? And this bitch came back and splashed me. Right? But it's in like
You're in the splash zone.
September. So it's cold. And so we ended up going to see like the orcas, and my parents bought me a Free Willy t-shirt. And Free Willy was my shit. So like we have a photo of me like at the orca show, like going like this, like with my hand up, like from the Free Willy cover.
Oh.
Like I used to watch that movie incessantly. So we actually still have the t-shirt. Because
Oh
then
my
like Tony
gosh.
wore it when he was little, and then Bella wore it when she was little. So it's like
Aw.
just turned into something that we passed on, but I'll always remember it because that dolphin splashed me and it was so cold.
I think my favorite tradition that we carried over was whenever we went to Disney World, I wish. When we went to SeaWorld, we put in that dinosaur. You know what I'm talking about?
that.
Yeah,
You
the
put
mouth.
inside a dinosaur?
No. Okay, so there was like a dinosaur with its mouth open, and it's like just kind of. It was like an exhibit with it, and like they
no.
put like I was in its mouth, like acting like I was getting
As
eaten.
You're getting eaten.
And then Alex was doing the same, I think, or I forget exactly how it went down. But when we went to the zoo last year, they had a dinosaur exhibit as well. So I put Oliver in there, and the pictures that I got from that, it was pure,
Pure terror.
it was pure terror. And, I mean,
It's
Oh,
kind of
no.
funny because like it's like a dinosaur that you can sit your kid on top of.
Yeah.
And we took a picture on first, and he was super excited about it. He was all about it. And then Josh was like, "Come here, Oliver. Like, let's do this." And he's like, "You want to act like you're being eaten?" And he was like, "Yeah." But then the minute that he was underneath it, he was like, "No!" Like,
Oh.
he was like actively like retreating into.
like here's the first picture where he's
Right,
sitting
he's
on it. and
Okay, so
likes
he
it.
has his arms up. He's like, yeah, let's
He's
do
excited,
this.
right? Well,
It's like a raptor type
Right.
dinosaur. So
Well.
it's already kind of intimidating.
Well. Just wait till
yeah, this doesn't. This gets worse. I'm trying to find
it's
it.
immediately after that.
Found it.
Oh,
yeah, he's having a good time.
It's like holding him like you're gonna put him
it
in
looks
his
like you're
mouth.
forcing the dinosaur
And
to
he's-
eat your child.
He looks so sad.
He's like, no.
This sounded like a good idea at the time, but now I'm having
here's-
second thoughts.
The best one is the next one. Josh's face.
Oh, he's like pushing him away.
Like, did you get it?
My shit eating grin. Like,
Oh god.
divorce.
So great. That was so fun. I have a whole video of like when we went on like the boat ride for it. And he
Yeah,
was
it was
like, there's another one. And we were like, yeah, buddy, that's another dinosaur for sure. The whole thing is dinosaurs. They're all dinosaurs. But he was just like so excited about it.
Aw.
It was so great.
So is that it?
Tell me how you feel about this.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no.
No,
Okay.
you can't just
No.
transition into this.
No.
Pause it. Pause it. Pause it.
No,
Pause it.
please.
Pause it right now. You need to give me some context, okay?
Oh my Lanta.
God.
Okay.
Joshua.
You're gonna make me cry if this is what I think it is.
about.
Please tell me what this video is.
Well, it says it all in the title.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Mother meets her deceased daughter through VR technology.
Can you please expand the description?
Jang, I'm not even going
Jang
to.
Ji-sung.
A mother of 4 children had to let her third child. Wait, hold on.
7-year-old 3 years ago.
That doesn't make sense. And today she reunites with her daughter again through VR technology. See if
So they virtually recreated this woman's dead daughter.
So she could have closure.
yeah,
Aw.
which I think it's creepy.
like
it's creepy for us.
Can you hit play, please?
It's creepy for us because it's like I don't know that kid. I don't.
Can you hit play?
She's
please?
crying. It's like
I don't know that
it's
kid.
weird.
I
Well, it's
don't know.
weird, but
Can
you know,
hit
for
play,
her,
I don't think it's healthy.
Well-
Grieve.
I want to see.
well, that might be what maybe she's trying to grieve, but like trying to say that one last.
I mean, sometimes when it's a traumatic loss like that, it's hard to let go.
Yeah, this is like a chance to be able to let go.
I don't know. I think there are weird Black Mirror implications here.
All right, well, here you go.
엄마 어디 있었어? 엄마 내 생각했어?
Okay, can you restart so I can read this? I'll read it.
보고 싶었어.
I'll just break it down. So basically, the daughter is saying, some random phrases here.
Like, where were you? I missed
miss
you.
me? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the mom is reaching out to try to like hold her.
So this is all through VR headset, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is awful, Josh.
Why did you
Okay.
Oh my god.
I thought it would be.
When you were drunk
She
last
like
night?
I thought
wants
it was-
to hug her,
I
and
thought
she
it was gonna be
can't.
more interesting, but now like as we're watching
You're
it,
just a horrible person. Why would you trunk this out here?
It
yes.
makes me
When
want
you
to
went through your depression.
cry.
No.
Did you cry?
Okay, well, I thought it was interesting to talk about, and I was curious if you thought that this was.
It's sad as shit, man. If I watch this whole video, I'll cry.
We're not gonna watch the whole video. I was just wondering what your thoughts on it were. Like,
We're only
is this
36
okay?
seconds in, and it feels like it's been 10 years, and you're telling me the video is 9 minutes long?
We're not gonna watch the whole video.
I know that,
it's the whole
but-
thing. There's no point in watching the whole thing. They kind of like
It's
go
like a
over
whole
like what they
documentary
did.
situation.
So basically, you went from, hey, what do you think about the zoo, to like
Cute animals.
Yeah, look at
Hey,
these
my
cute-ass
daughter's
animals.
like what?
oh
that's-
my
You want to watch
Nice.
a, want to watch
What do
a
you-
woman reunite with her dead daughter through VR?
It goes, women should clean. Your mom's house podcast. They did it, not me. Okay.
It's a whole other. Like, there's a
Shrek
high-
argues with Obi-Wan on Mustafar. Mother meets her deceased daughter. Sour monkey.
So you went straight from
What
the
is
deceased
your-
daughter into the monkey video where he's
Yeah.
making the sounds?
You want to know why? It's because he cried and he had to make himself.
No,
feel
I
better.
didn't.
You cried.
No, I didn't.
Don't lie. You cried.
I didn't even watch this whole thing. I got to about here, and then I was like, "Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that was a thing."
It's really sad.
But when you want closure, if
Like I can honestly think of probably two people right now that would probably actually.
benefit
They
from
probably
that,
benefit
right?
from it. Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
I
Do you think
honestly,
it's-
I do honestly think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
In
for
certain
like extreme
applications, like
cases.
I mean, especially if you lose a child young like that, to have an opportunity to like process through it, and
Especially if she wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
or
well, I'm
something.
wondering what the opportunity is for like, all right, well, my daughter is still alive in this VR game, and I can never let her go. I must visit her every day.
Yes,
I don't
but
think
that's like a
that's-
weird extreme thing. I
that
mean,
only you would think about. Like
she could already be doing. People do that now that they think that they're.
they.
So, I
they
mean,
can-
it would
anybody
happen
can
regardless.
Go into a video game and recreate a character to look like their kid. You know what I mean?
I think maybe like a psychologist should be present, or some,
Well-
or not. Maybe not a psychologist,
Yeah,
but like
Well,
a
I feel like
counselor.
the entire point of these scenarios is to end in a closure type situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. The therapist didn't just like, oh yeah, well here, put this on.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
as
obviously.
soon as
I
she
mean,
walked through the door.
I feel like they should be present while this is happening,
And
Which
they
so
probably
they
are.
can.
They probably
Yeah,
are.
they probably are. There's probably a whole
Yeah, there's no way some guy just
Walk
made this
through
and
it
was
with
like,
them.
hey,
beforehand and afterwards that they need to go through. But like,
So
I
that'd
definitely
be
think
pretty traumatic to
Oh,
even experience this.
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it.
I'm gonna say it. Well, no, I was just thinking because you kept saying the therapist, like, yeah, but it's like I remember like trying to show my mom games like growing up, and she just like wouldn't like ever be like, oh, that's cool. She just kind of ignores it. So like, so
What?
just imagine bringing your mom, hey mom, check out this game, and it's just like, whoops.
What is wrong with you?
Well, that's more my point. Okay, obviously that's very it's supposed to be therapeutic. It's used as a therapeutic tool, not just a random, you know.
You don't think they're going to sell this on Steam?
No.
It's the same daughter, like Jesus.
Do you notice? Do you notice that they both deal with grief in the exact same way?
Alexander!
That's way worse than my thing. That's way worse.
Gosh!
They literally both deal with grief in the exact same way. They just make jokes.
It's absolutely true. Yeah.
I know it's true. I'm well aware of how this all works. You're both pathetic. You need help.
Okay.
Laugh it up, Chuckles.
Laugh it up, chuckle.
Got anything else on the menu, chef?
Besides depressing me and Emily and losing hope in our significant others. Why? We already listened to this. We already did this.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We already did this, but what?
Thank you.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Remix.
Oh,
No. Just stop it.
Okay.
I literally zoned
I got
out.
way into
I
that.
zoned out for a second. You listened to that for a minute.
What do you think about this?
Flying elbow drop onto a microwave part 2?
Oh, he's gonna break his arm. Wait, did he just say juggalo?
Please
Stuff
don't.
for my Juggalo and Juggalettes.
Oh my god!
That dude just traveled through time.
he
But he travels through the past.
He dislocated
time
his shoulder
traveler.
and broke his clavicle. That's what happened right there. He dislocated his shoulder.
Now,
and broke his
before
clavicle.
you freak out, Emily, I want you to know that
What are you doing?
His entire channel is based on this.
What?
Flying elbow drop
This is
onto microwave?
His name is Superhuman, right? So this video is called "Flying Elbow Drop Onto Microwave Part 2."
Wait, then there's one over here on the right. I see butt buster onto thumbtacks, steel chairs.
Yeah, no, hold on. I got more to show you.
No, I don't want to see it.
Here you go, Emily, because you missed it.
No, I don't.
No.
You can hear his bones snap.
I love how the camera dude just sits there, though.
Sounds so calmly walks over.
He's like foaming at the mouth on the ground.
Oh my gosh,
just
that's
cuts out.
awful.
God. All right, so. Okay,
No,
no,
I
no,
don't wanna watch
Go. Oh, you're not gonna. Okay. Now, he's got so many.
Drinking hot.
All of his videos are like this.
Superhuman?
I mean, besides
17 hours ago, he's active.
Yeah, he's got weird stuff on here, dude.
Front flip on the flower pot. What?
Flower pots.
Coffin drop on the barbed wire ladder.
Like two. There's one where where's the barbed wire one?
Keep going all the way to the left.
I
right
just
here.
I want to know if he sees the same doctors.
Coffin dropping the bar.
And so like every time he walks in, they're like, "Okay, what'd you do now?"
I think every doctor that tries to
Always
area
wears the
refuses
same
to see
insane
him.
clown posse t-shirt.
Here he goes again.
No.
Okay, now he's about.
He's about to drop.
So there's just a pile of barbed wire.
It's a pallet. No, it's two ladders covered in like a pile of barbed wire.
Yeah,
He's standing
The
on a
ladder
picnic
is an-
table.
The ladder's
The
low.
ladder's-
It hurts so badly.
The ladder's a weird touch.
He's about to
like-
jump with
He's
his
not even
back.
gonna jump. He's literally just gonna fall. He's just gonna.
This is like an
On
escalation
wire.
because I don't even have to watch any more of his stuff. I don't have to look at it and know that he's already done this move with just the ladder. He's like, well, I can't just do the ladder again. I'm gonna put barbed wire
Wait,
on
he's got
it.
a video down here that says getting attitude adjustment onto light bulb Legos.
Hold on, let's see what happens with this.
Okay, and
Oh my god!
It's there.
I wish they would show how did he get out of that.
I don't know.
Oh
show the
my
damage. I mean,
This guy.
Okay, go click that other one. Do the Lego one.
And he doesn't just put
Yeah.
this stuff on the ground. He puts it like up on something so that
Oh.
way it falls as he falls. And I feel like it makes it a million times worse.
So getting attitude.
Adjustment onto light bulb Legos.
down with the clown. That T-shirt.
Yeah, down
Always
with the
wears
clown.
an insane clown.
Well, listen,
posse.
this is from my Juggalos, you know.
So I'm with my good friend Paul. He's gonna AA me onto light bulbs and Legos.
Look
light
at-
bulbs
now,
and
Paul-
Legos. No.
Paul is wearing this fucked mask.
It's like a
Dude, it makes
kabuki
his head.
mask.
Look how tiny it makes his head look.
Yeah,
It does. Like, his head looks
he
like a
looks
thumb.
like a Paul.
I have a question for Superhuman if you ever listen to this. Is someone making you do this? You don't have to do
Oh.
this.
Satan.
We,
I can't sit down. The devil won't let me.
Oh my god.
oh no.
Don't try this at home, and I hope you like it. Whoop whoop.
Hope you like it.
Whoop,
Man,
whoop.
give us a whoop whoop.
No.
Wait, what?
Fuck this.
He's going to body slam him into
Oh.
Look at the bruises on his back.
Okay, now in a different world, this guy is the Joker, but he has taken his mental. I mean, he's definitely has to have some sort of mental health issue here.
Top 5.
And instead of
superhuman stunts
killing people,
ever.
he's deciding to, kill off certain organs and skin layers by just torture. This dude is torturing himself.
Oh my land.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what this does to him. Like, what's his pain tolerance at this point? I mean,
Well, I
he
think
has
the
to be
screaming
superhuman.
beforehand is to like get that out of his system.
I like that his name
front
is
flip onto light bulbs.
superhuman. It's not superhuman. It's super humming.
Coffin
Two M's.
drop onto light tubes in a trash can.
Hold on.
Cactus bricks.
Emily, I want you to pick one. Now you have to pick one.
What?
You have to pick one of these videos of his that
But
you want to see.
if
And
we
it
give
can't
him-
be any of these cute little action figure ones.
If we give him views, he's just going to keep doing this.
He's got 194,000 views on some of these. In fact, this is done in order. That's 10,000 views.
That one. Drinking hot sauces and running into light tubes.
One of the most popular. His most popular one.
The microwave.
Holy
Yeah, it's the
cow.
microwave.
The part 1.
There's a part 1. And that one's number 2. Coffee mug. No.
Butt buster on the barbed wire.
Which one do you want, Alex?
I want the.
Yeah, I think I want the butt buster one.
I don't, wait, no.
On the thumbtacks.
You all gotta
and
pick
steel
different
chairs.
ones.
Flying elbow drop on a barbed wire cake.
No.
Okay.
No.
This is Superhuman TV Show, and a huge shout out to Voltage Lodge for sponsoring this stunt video.
Yo.
Voltage is sponsoring this shit.
He's sponsored.
How is he not sponsored? He's an athlete, dude.
Just hit play. Just
Someone's
hit play.
sponsoring him to hurt himself?
Like Voltage watch this, like, yeah. If this dude dies, we don't have to pay.
He's just like,
Yeah.
Just hit play. Just hit play. Click it. Just click it.
They have an upcoming event called Juggalo Prom 2019. It's going to be at Philadelphia on October 25th. The ticket information is going to be in my comments. Now let's get
Okay,
to this.
everyone listening, don't do that.
This is for Juggalos and Juggalettes.
Okay, so
Oh my god. That's going to
It's a-
hurt so bad.
it's 2 chairs with some plywood, and then there's a cake on top of it. Says Juggalo Prom 2019 with it's pretty simple. It's just barbed wire on top of the cake, like you
I
do.
don't like it.
Don't try this at home.
Oh my god.
He's on top of the picnic table
Oh my
again.
god.
His shirt comes off.
Yeah, he always takes the shirt off.
My fucking god!
Oh, no. Oh, my God. See, I thought the board was going to break, and it
Do you
didn't.
think that he has like short-term memory loss? Because I feel like he doesn't realize how painful this is going to be, but he does it.
I think maybe he's just so used to the pain that he's just like, and this is going to be nothing like
I
last
think he's
time.
used to the pain.
He keeps doing the flying elbow drops.
let me
I feel
tell you.
like if you take that much pain from
Listen,
a
I want
flying
the
elbow
butt
drop,
buster.
Here you go. You said that he's used to the pain. Let me
No.
tell me if you think that this sounds that he makes
This
is
is
that
the
he's used
first
to.
one, Emily. This is the first one he did.
The microwave.
it didn't even dent. He didn't even dent the microwave.
So do you think that he
That's the one I want.
you want ball buster?
I want the butt buster.
This is Superhuman TV Show. Today we jumping up to
No,
thumbtacks.
not thumbtacks. No.
This is for Juggalos and Juggalettes. Don't try this at home. I hope you like it.
This guy totally gave us the name of our title though.
Butt buster.
Oh, he missed.
No, he didn't. He hit him
Well,
perfectly.
yeah, but he was supposed to.
He's convulsing. He's
There's
in
like
that much
there's a
pain.
moment there where he's,
elbow drop
he's-
on a thumbtacks and toy cars.
I think that he's trapped inside of his own body, and that this pain brings out like the real him for a second, and like right there, he's like, "Help me!" and then it comes right back into the whole Juggalo thing.
Release me from this prison. Can I actually see that again?
I can't watch this one. I can't.
Oh,
big thanks to Raycon.
Whoops.
Fuck this shit.
Here it goes.
Look at it. Are you gonna slow down? Please
I
slow
am.
down.
Butt Buster. Because I was expecting the flying elbow drop, even though it says Butt Buster.
There is a flying elbow drop one though on thumbtacks.
There he goes.
Look at it. He hits it.
See now, Ray. There, he's finally got like
he's free.
He's yeah, he's free. And then he slowly comes back to the juggalo-ness.
Listen.
Channels like this having so many views is helping me to understand why people back in like, you know, the Roman time, watched, gosh darn it, what's that called?
Gladiator fights?
Yes, thank you.
Like why they did.
Yeah.
I would say that this is if you would have brought this up during our We Offend Everyone podcast episode, this is the perfect example of God existing, I think. Because
proves that God exists.
Because it's like, why would
intelligent
God? No, okay, that's becoming sarcastic. Now, hold on. It's what I mean is that why would God flood the entire earth?
If this exists.
But this exists, and I think I would flood the entire earth if I saw this. I think he does this in a weird part of Oklahoma that God doesn't see. So that's why he hasn't flooded the earth yet.
Just waiting for Michael to show him his TikTok feed. That's comes up.
Yeah, it's like the devil's hiding this from God.
He's like, I've won.
This isn't God's design. This is the devil's design.
Can I see the hot sauce and running in the light tubes?
Yeah.
Where is it?
At the very top.
Top?
Yeah, right there. This is a week ago.
Oh,
it's still slowed down. It's still slowed down.
No.
Today I'm gonna be drinking hot sauce and running to this light tube door. This is for Juggalos.
Light
Okay,
tube
the
door?
process here. Okay, what can I do today? Think hot sauce.
Drinking hot sauce and
just
running
hot
into
sauce.
a
That's
concrete
nothing. Hot sauce and of course, running into light tube doors.
Yeah, let me just tape. What was it?
NFL
Four T12 fluorescent bulbs.
Let me I imagine
Where
him
the
at.
filaments are so sharp.
He talked to somebody at Lowe's and had a conversation with someone as he bought these, and they had no idea what he was going to do with them.
Wait.
Bring
Or
me your
they
sharpest
did.
bulbs.
Hold the phone. Do you see the General Sam video on the right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
All right, here we go.
Listen, Juggalos, do not try this at home. I hope you like it. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
He psychs himself up.
Fuck this shit.
Wow, he's got some flair to it now.
Do you ever wonder what his neighbors think? Because they're right there.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
He's chugging.
Oh.
No.
He's bleeding.
That's blood. That's
No.
Yeah, they'll do it.
Who picks out the glass shards?
Drinking hot sauce?
Oh, he shaved his beard.
This is for Juggalos and Juggalos. Do not try this at home, and I hope you like it.
He's drunk already.
Oh, he's definitely
Fuck this shit.
drinking
No.
more hot sauce.
Oh, dude, he deep throated that hot sauce.
No.
He's
Not just once.
He's running into a concrete wall.
he's taking some damage. Oh, there's now
Oh,
his
those
shirt goes
warm
up.
ups.
I think part of the pain there is chugging hot sauce and running.
Dude, but it got
It
stuck
emboldens him.
here, and he completely basically re-vomited it too. So his
When
entire esophagus is
when I first saw this, I didn't dwell this deep into him. I just saw that first video.
What word did you just use? Did you say 12?
Yes.
Delve. There's
I
dwell.
delved.
There's dwell, which is thinking about things a lot, or there's delve, which is diving in.
That's what I mean.
So it's delve.
No, I didn't think about it too much.
So you didn't dwell too much on it.
Dwelled.
No, just
No.
Just dwell.
No.
I heard you use it a couple times. I'm like, is he saying dwell?
Yo, and you're not gonna stop me now on the podcast. You're like, oh, you shouldn't
No,
say
I've
that.
heard you do it a few times on the podcast,
And
but,
you
like,
haven't stopped. You're just now bringing this up to me.
I just haven't I haven't been able to figure it out, but I just now realized that that's actually what you're saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the Josh Knows Nothing podcast. He really doesn't know anything.
For those of you who've been with us from the beginning, you know this isn't the first grammar issue.
I think it's gotten worse, really. As I've gotten more comfortable, it's just like when I try to act like I'm making an outline, making it seem like I know what I'm talking about, but then I realized that I wasn't actually reading these articles. So like when I saw the title of the article, and then I'm like, oh, that'll be interesting to talk about, and then I didn't read it. And then we get in there, and it's just like us looking at each other awkwardly, or I pull up that video of a mother crying from a VR daughter, and Emily's like aghast. Is that the right word?
Yeah, that's
there we
correct.
go.
Yeah.
But what was it again?
Aghast?
Yeah, that's right. She's looking at it aghast.
Okay.
You were offended and scared and confused.
Wait, isn't it a gasp?
Shot. No, it's a gas.
Have you ever considered that
It's
this
late.
podcast is your door with fluorescent tubes taped on it? So every week you come in and you do this.
I think
you do a full elbow drop in a microwave, and it's changing you.
Me joining the army was me drinking the hot sauce, and then getting out of the army. The podcast, yes, that's my life, screeching to a halt.
I guess I'm the cameraman.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
It's allowing you to do this.
So
to
what I was
yourself.
gonna say though is that this guy, when I first saw it, I'm like, there's no the whole Juggalo thing's a joke.
Yeah.
This dude's a Juggalo. Like this is real, and he's really doing this for his Juggalettes. Who's that?
Juggalos and Juggalettes.
Juggalos and Juggalettes.
Everyone has their thing,
No, I'm not judging.
Mm-hmm.
He's judging.
He could be a Juggalo. No, it's just I thought it was a joke. But the fact that he is a Juggalo on top of all this, I feel like makes it even better. What are you doing over there?
I have to pee.
We'll go pee.
Well, I'm just waiting. I mean, I'm kind of into this conversation.
Yeah, go pee, and then we'll hear it.
There's a
when
bottle.
when you flush.
It'll be
Well,
number
that's also
4.
the issue is I don't want people judging me. No, it's fine. I'm good.
You got my parents up there doing like the.
They're doing Pilates up there. What is that? What are these sounds?
I don't think you should question.
Just scurrying around.
Well, also, I don't want you guys talking about my
Like
footsteps and shit as I walk across the house.
What a nightmare this episode was.
It can't be any worse than our
Live from your
parents.
mother's basement.
It can't be any worse than our parents.
That's true. And we didn't really talk about that.
Hey, you guys want to talk about
You
big
want to
fish?
know why? Because I'm trying to forget about it.
You guys want to talk about a walleye dropping from the sky?
Yo, so my parents just make fun of me. They have no respect for what I do.
Okay.
They think
okay,
that I'm a
okay.
joke, and they're severely
here.
disappointed.
Here.
And then Anna's mom just like, yeah, she talks all the time, way too much, like just so much that she could if you put her in an interrogation room, that person's gonna talk.
Okay. First of all, that's
but-
not what my mom said.
I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
No,
and then
it's not,
and then
but
they
it's
get
what
to
you said.
then my parents get to Alex, and they're like, oh, he has a beautiful voice.
Honestly, that's what it was, though.
He has a radio voice.
That's what it was.
I sure do. I think he would have been a good singer.
Yeah, they were like, everything that Josh does stems from us, dropping him on his head as a baby. And then my mom was like, oh, yeah, Anna talks too much. She can just talk all the time. She never shuts up. And then they're like, but Alex has such a great radio voice, doesn't he? And I'm like,
The thing
what
is,
the
I think they did drop me.
Probably
I think
did.
that happened.
Why your head's so flat?
Shameless plug. If you want to get a custom Alex voice, go on Patreon, and that is one of the tiers.
Alex just looks so disgusted.
No.
If you want his
If you want to support us.
if you want his gay cowboy voice, that's
What
how
do you think? I'm some kind of voice slut?
I'm just gonna get my voice out for free.
If you want that as your ringtone, go on Patreon.
Just like self-deprecating jokes about
ring, pick up the phone.
Cowboy.
The ranch is calling.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Wait, someone just used the restroom. That was number 3? 4?
4? Oh, I lost count.
I think it's 4. I have 4 down.
Are you keeping count at home, listener?
Let us know in the comments down below.
Can we just do a Dora thing?
Yeah. Is this the number 4?
Here, I'm going to set it up to an easy
flush?
thing for our social media for you to post, which would be
How many times did somebody flush the toilet?
What did you think about our last episode or whatever? But if you're listening this deep, I want you to message on that post whether you are a juggalo or a juggalette.
Ooh, there you go.
And that way I know that people are actually listening and I'm not just wasting my fucking time.
I mean, I can answer that for you right now.
I already know. Well, our parents said it for us, I think.
So, you got anything else on the menu?
Nope,
Chef?
that's it.
No?
Okay.
That was the dessert? I mean, it's a worthy dessert. But
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it is Valentine's Day.
Not when this comes out.
You showed us the VR thing on the Valentine's Day.
This is how my Valentine's Day is going.
Yeah, what are your guys' plans?
We don't have plans. We're here.
We're going to do stuff tomorrow.
We are, I guess.
Did you get her something?
Engagement photos?
No.
Anna's so disappointed.
Literally, we got engaged in December.
Hold on.
February.
Dad, can you come down here?
He's outside.
No, he's standing at the door.
Kevin, you've been summoned. Yeah, we got engaged in December and it's February. And he hates photos. So, what am I supposed to do?
Can you,
We need you to watch this video.
I just want your,
We need your opinion.
Oh, no. It's the superhuman video with the microwave.
I didn't do that. It's falling apart.
This is the part of the episode where the show falls apart.
Yeah. I think it fell apart at the beginning, but so this guy, his name's Superhuman. That's the name of this channel. And they're all essentially like this.
WWE finishers.
Yeah, or NFL finishers, but he's a he's a juggalo. I don't know if that matters.
Juggalo? He loves
Insane.
Juggalo. He loves Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah,
Wait, why
that
is that
exists.
important for this?
Well, he says it. I mean, it says in every video. All right, here he goes.
This is Superhuman TV show. Today I'll be jumping onto this microwave. This is for Juggalos and Juggalettes. Don't try this at home, and I hope you like it. Whoop whoop!
He does this in every single video.
This shit!
He is in so much pain.
I'm honestly surprised he didn't throw up.
I don't either. Okay, so
The way he's clutching his shoulder, he broke something.
Because he shattered
Yes.
his clavicle and dislocated his shoulder and broke his little weenus as well.
he gets power bombed onto a barbed wire trash can. Here you go.
We haven't seen this yet.
Oh, there's even more barbed wire. Mm-mm.
Paul's back.
Hey, it's Paul again. He's got a new mask.
Uh,
He psychs himself up. I think that's what.
nope. Nope. He's gonna body slam him. Nope.
There he goes. That's it. Hold on, I gotta. Hold on.
It's a perfectly cut scream. I don't understand.
Yeah, hold on. I need to see
Slow
that.
it down.
I gotta see that.
Batista style.
There he goes.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's so all of his stuff is pretty much like that. Yeah, he runs into a concrete wall, chugs hot sauce, and then runs into light tubes.
I blame YouTube because he's trying to be famous and make money. And
not just you. Also, what was it? Voltage.
He got sponsored.
He has a sponsor.
He got sponsored.
Somebody's paying him.
See, that's what I'm saying. He's very, very stupid. So,
He is very.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. So,
well,
there
that
you go.
may be the stupidest thing I've seen probably in the last 2 hours.
What happened 2 hours ago?
I can't say.
You watched Josh look for a
Burn.
You watched him look for a extension cord for like 4 hours while he was cleaning the basement, and I found it in 30 seconds.
Oh no, I wasn't looking for the extension cord. It was just happened to be done.
In one of those boxes over there. I'm like, you cleaned the entire basement, you couldn't see this thing? And he literally went, "Fuck you for finding that in 30 seconds."
Well,
I was like,
I'm
"No, just better."
I'm over it. I'm done. Well, thank you everyone for listening. That was episode 35.
Yep.
You have to keep track of this because I don't keep track of it.
I didn't
Tiger.
bring my handy dandy notebook. So.
It's 35. Oh my god, she's Dora. She's made the full transition.
Is that
Do
blue?
you know what episode?
Well, we are going to end this. We're going to end this so we can turn the heat back on because
Yeah, it's kind of chilly down here.
we again decided to freeze our bodies for this. So, thank you everyone for listening. Don't you dare talk over me.
Please give us shekels to keep us warm.
Yes, please.
Patreon.
Oh, Patreon.
Merch.
We'll put all that somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay. Tagger it.
Tagger it.
Tagger it.
Squad law, we're off. We'll say it.
He started it.
He did.
Are you serious?
I did start it again because Emily didn't say Tagger
no.
it. Say it. Do it.
Say it.
Do it.
I am the Senate.
Let the hate
check out our
flow.
Facebook, enter
No.
the contest for the giveaway, Patreon, merch, Alex's book. What else am I forgetting?
Who's it? You're forgetting who's
You're
it.
it.
I'll take it.